Hey everybody, how's it going? Studman coming back at you once again, and today I'm going to be talking to you again from my not quite set up room. I got the shelves. There, alright. Don't have everything on the shelves yet. I'm cataloging everything first so that I know what I do have from the move and what I don't have from the move, because I believe I may have actually lost probably one box, maybe two during the move. I know my brother lost some boxes as well, so I'm trying to go through and catalog everything. I had planned to catalog everything before as it is, but I figured why not just take the opportunity now to do it, since it actually makes sense to do so. So that's what I've been doing. I'm actually up to 915 Blu-rays, so I would say that the majority of my collection is here and it's safe. But there are a few things missing, so who knows whether or not they're just still lost somewhere in the garage. I highly doubt it at this point. Or if they've been stolen, or if they were forgotten on the truck, or I don't know. I have no idea. I know that when we moved in here, day one, they set the air conditioner. There was a window air conditioner outside. They set that outside next to the front door, and within a few hours it was gone. Nobody knows what happened to it. It's not anywhere in the house. It's not anywhere near the house. It's just gone. So yeah, some pretty sketchy things going on there, but anyways, hopefully I've got at least most of the stuff that I have been collecting for quite some time now. Regardless, that's just my little update. I did, in fact, get some new things because I'm a hoarder, apparently. Or, no, I just can't stop collecting. And there were some pretty darn good deals on these on Amazon, so I figured, why the hell not? The first thing I'm going to show you is Howard the Duck. Of course. How could I not have Howard the Duck? Okay. Honestly, you know how everybody hated this movie? I don't necessarily think it's fantastic either, but there are elements of it that I never saw it back in the day. I never knew about it when I was a kid. This just was completely lost to me. It completely flew under my radar, or over, whatever you want to say, my radar, and I could not have known about it until a friend of mine told me about it when I became an adult. Which is kind of, you're supposed to be an adult to see this anyways, because of some of the things that they depict in this movie. Some adult situations. That being said, watching it as an adult, I felt like, yeah, I can see why a lot of people didn't like this. I can see why it wasn't very popular. However, I enjoyed it for the cheesy fun that it was. There were just some elements to it that were a lot of fun. The music is poppy and catchy. I don't really mind it that much. Maybe it's not George Lucas's best work, but it's all right to me. I think it's pretty decent. I wouldn't say it's like an 8 out of 10, but like, you know, definitely a 6 out of 10, something like that. Definitely something I might want to watch again. Something I can see myself watching just for the heck of it, just because it's fun. And it was under $6. I believe it was about $5.15 or something like that. So at that point I was like, yeah, I'll do that. That's a good price for this, I think. I would love to get a better price for it, but I've been waiting for it to drop below the $6 to $8 range for years now, and it simply has not, and it's not going to, or at least it doesn't look like it's going to. So when I found this used like new copy for about $5, I was like, okay, I'm just going to go ahead and do that, because like I said before, I now live in an area where it's kind of difficult to find good deals on Blu-rays. It's kind of difficult to go thrift shopping and stuff like that, because there aren't that many thrift stores around here. So with that in mind, I just said, you know what, might as well. It's a halfway decent deal. I'm going to go for it. Next up, this one took me about 3 weeks actually to get. It took about that long for them to actually send it to me, and that would be Dick Tracy. This one I do remember watching as a kid, and I remember as a kid not liking it, but then I was a kid. Maybe my opinion of that will change now that I'm an adult. I have a little more experience with this kind of film. Back in the day, in that late 80s, early 90s, noir and anything inspired by it was not exactly, you know, popular. There was Who Framed Roger Rabbit. There were, I guess you could say, Cool World is kind of like that as well, in terms of like the noir aspects of it, right? But not really much going on in that area anywhere else. So this one feels like it kind of went a little bit deeper than that. And I have watched movies since that where I felt like maybe even inspired by this movie, by this particular interpretation of Dick Tracy. Frank Miller's Sin City, there were elements of the way the movie was made, all right, that reminded me of some of the things that I saw in Dick Tracy. I wanted to revisit it, and the price had gone down from between $10 and $15 on average to, it was now under $6. It was like $5 and some change. I think I got it for $5.60 something, maybe $5.50. I don't remember exactly, but the price was just tanking on this. And what's funny was it was tanking even though it wasn't in stock. So I was just like hesitating to get it because it's not in stock, right? I'm like, well, I don't want to have to wait 3 weeks, especially when this started to drop in price. It was right when I had to move. So it was like too late for me to actually purchase something unless it was going to arrive within a week. So arriving 2 or 3 weeks later just would not have done the trick for me. So I got this actually after I moved. Shortly after I moved, I went ahead and picked this up off of Amazon for $5 and some change. Pretty good deal, I think. I still have yet to go back and actually watch it, but I think I'll have some fun with this one. I definitely needed to revisit it, and that's definitely a good price point for revisiting a movie like this. I don't know if I'm going to like it or if I'm going to have the same opinion that I did as a kid, which was that it was meh, kind of boring. But whatever the case may be, I am definitely interested in finally getting back to this and checking it out. So, yeah, that'll be some good fun, I'm sure. And then, last but not least, I picked up the double pack of Terror Vision and The Video Dead, which I know some of my friends have. I think Zarin Isaac has it. I think Skinslip has it. I've never seen either of these movies, but they looked interesting to me. They sounded interesting. They sounded like maybe more cheesy side interesting than like legit creepy, scary, serious, what the hell kind of interesting. But Scream Factory release, 2 movies in one here, and the price point was perfect. It dropped down to under $10 for this Blu-ray. So basically you're paying $5 a piece for each movie, and you know, boatload of special features because it's Scream Factory. Scream Factory releases as it is. If you can get a Scream Factory release for under $10, you're doing good. You're doing good by yourself. You know what I mean? So even though it might not be the best movies out there, it's still some pretty good stuff. And I'm definitely looking forward to checking these movies out. But you know, I don't know when I'll get around to it. Maybe I can convince one of my good friends like Skinslip or Zarin Isaac to watch some of these with me. I'm sure they might actually have some interest in watching them with me. I don't know. Maybe when I show them, they'll be like, ooh, I want to watch that with you. And you know, that happens actually. They're good friends. They're good people. They like to watch movies with you. Yeah, the synopses of these movies sounds pretty ridiculous, but fun ridiculous. It seems like a more fun ridiculous than stupid ridiculous. And even if it's stupid fun, I'm cool with that. That's fine by me, especially against considering it's a Scream Factory release. Pretty darn cool stuff there. So, in total, this time around, I got 3 Blu-rays. That's about it, though. But I think I did a good deal here. This was under 10. This was a little over 5, and this was a little over 5. So about 20, 21 bucks, all things told, for 4 movies, essentially. That's not a bad deal at all, especially considering one of them is a Scream Factory release. So, can't really go wrong there. I'm also, like I said, I've talked a lot about Dick Tracy here. I am genuinely interested in checking that out again. I might actually check that out again, like, right after I do this video. But, we'll see. Either way, that's all I got for you right now. But, thanks for watching, guys. Catch you later. Peace.